For me, one of the hardest parts of the diagnosis was the not having a vagina, because I felt like I had to work for what most women already had.
I wasn't given any other option apart from surgery. Doctors told me that's what they needed to do in order to fix me.
I have a love-hate relationship with dilators. When I first decided to do dilating, I spoke with a consultant. It was fairly new at the time. So we had the dilators made up and I went in to see them. They were hard perspex, solid dilators. I took them home every morning and every night. I was meant to do 2 15-minute sessions.
Lots of girls at the hospital were having surgery and I so wanted this also. I just wanted to wake up with a vagina, but I was given dilators to start with.
I just felt that surgery wasn't the route for me, and I was supposed to get sort of support and different sizes of dilators, but actually they just left me with one. I was too scared to phone them and too embarrassed to phone the hospital.
Although in my own head, I just saw it as another step to the process and just wanted it done. It was a mental trauma that I couldn't really get my head around, because it did help in the end and sex was normal.
I dilated for about 1.5 years, but I found it really difficult, painful, awkward, and it just did not work for me in the end. It's the first person in Birmingham Women's Hospital to have the Vecchietti procedure, and even though it was painful and I was in hospital for 9 days, it really worked for me, and I'm so grateful to have had that surgery.
I had the surgery. I was then given a glass dilator. I wasn't shown how to use it. I was just told you need to insert it and maintain your length. Felt painfully embarrassed, ashamed, even humiliated.
A belief that I would never feel good enough in any form of romantic relationships.
I would dilate with one dilator, then cry and move to the next.
I felt so alone.
I felt so much shame and trauma, and it was really where my relationship of sexual identity and femininity became under great strain.
I don't see dilating as shameful now. It's normal, but it is so important that it's consensual.
Top tips for using them: choose a quiet, relaxed time when you won't be disturbed, like in the bath or last thing at night. Don't be disheartened if you think you're getting nowhere. It's a long road, take your time, and every time you use it, it's progress.
I would say take a break if you feel like it's getting too much. And don't expect miracles. It doesn't happen overnight, as I found out. And it doesn't happen if you do it double quick either.
And remember, dilating is for you and for no one else. You're not broken.